Hi, Chris Abbott here with Prudential Town Center Realty, and I'm with James Loewen, owner-principal of the Loewen Group, the Real Mortgage Associates. And one of the questions I was hoping to ask James today and get a little bit of his perspective on as a mortgage broker is really looking at the advantages of using a mortgage broker versus the bank. Buyers will typically walk into their bank branch and talk with the mortgage specialist there, and normally end up just getting posted bank rate, not really knowing a whole lot about it and thinking that's the only avenue for securing financing. James is going to shed some light for us as to the importance and benefits of working with a mortgage broker, as well as the unique service advantages that the Loewen Group has to offer to its clients. So James, maybe you can kickstart things off and
Absolutely.
give me a little bit of a high-level overview of the advantages of working with a mortgage broker and how you are unique and set yourself apart from the regular banking avenue.
The differentiation that comes down to is that when you're sitting in front of a bank representative, they're just that. They're representing the bank's needs, the bank's interest and profits. When I'm with the client, I'm representing their needs. I'm here to work with you. My job is simply as an educator to give you the background ideas and the pros and the cons of each bank, the things that they simply won't tell you. No bank representative is going to tell you why not to use them.
Right.
So we've got the ability to sit in front of you, pick perhaps 10 to 15 of our best lenders, and lenders we're talking about some of the large banks, as well as the online and virtual banks. We have over 35 of them.
Right.
To find one that really suits your needs. And it's flexible because simply mortgage payments will come out of whatever void check you give. So it doesn't mean you have to have your mortgage with the exact same bank and move all of your savings or banking needs that way. Along with that, each mortgage company or the lender that we have has different services such as online banking, prepayment privileges, rolling in your taxes. You've got flexibility as well to be able to go to some places like a branch, or you prefer just the serviceability of telephone banking.
Right.
Further to that is also going to be, most importantly, the rates. What are we going to be offering that way?
Exactly. That's the big one for most people. They want to know, why would I go to the mortgage broker? What's the difference? So I guess rates is really one of the...
That's a big
areas.
driver. It's a huge driver. Everyone wants to know I have the best rates, and that's what we're here to do.
Right.
We do not get a profitability or a pay as a bank would to have more profit made from you. Our profits derive from getting you the best savings that we can really do. And essentially, we will take the information that you have based on economies of scales of having thousands of clients.
Right.
We can negotiate and demand the best rates for you. And it's at no cost to our clients.
One of the things, James, I'll have clients who are perhaps with a TD bank currently. They've got all their banking there, they're checking their insurance products there, their kids' savings are there. Are you able to secure a better rate for their mortgage with a TD product, for example, and place it at their TD branch?
Absolutely. It's our thought and belief that no one should have to spend their own time in front of a bank and try to represent and negotiate themselves. It's not generally the most enjoyable process, and you have to go to the bank's hours and time. So even if you are existing banking, as you say, at TD, we've got many clients that do that, and we happen to be one of the top brokers with TD. So we'll absolutely go in, and actually with TD, they're guaranteed to have to give us better rates than any branch can offer. So right away, you're guaranteed the flexibility of our meeting at your schedule, your location, with the best rates, and even at the bank of your choice. We will also educate you on other options and banks comparatively, and ultimately the decision is very much yours.
Lastly, one of the other areas I often get questioned about is if there's some credit issues there, anything like that. Do you work with different lenders who look at clients through different perspectives and really offer products for whatever the situation might be?
Absolutely. Credit can be something that we come across frequently, that banks have different guidelines for each serviceability. So if one bank's guidelines are very tight, and you mentioned some of the big fives, I won't name names, they can be rather tight. But we have lenders that will use actually the better rates than the banks and still have more flexibility, both on things like credit and also on income.
Right.
So based on those, we can formulate a plan to even improve your credit over time as well, and find you other options to get approval.
If someone was to get started with you and they came to your office, what should they come prepared with in order to get the ball rolling?
A pre-approval can actually be done with bringing nothing but yourself.
Okay.
As long as you know your own name, date of birth, and address, we can get the ball rolling for you.
Okay. Once you get into it, are there any documents you'll require?
Absolutely.
Or what, for example, can they come in with their gather? I know a lot of people have things filed away. Is there something
Yeah.
in particular you'll be
When we
looking
have
for?
a meeting, we actually leave all of our clients with a really detailed and simplified list.
Okay.
Exactly what they're going to need to bring back and exactly when. We want to remove any question or doubt or uncertainty in that. But generally, we're simply looking for bring a pay stub and a letter of employment,
Okay.
maybe a couple of notes of assessments to help in that regard. And if you don't have those, we can find you ways of obtaining them, even online.
Sounds like there's a lot of work involved on your side of the thing. Anyways.
Yeah.
What does this cost for someone to come in and meet with the Loewen Group,
Absolutely.
real mortgage architects, have someone sit there and consult and go through and establish a budget and secure financing? What's the end cost to the consumer?
Absolutely nothing. We don't ask our clients to pay for anything. The only favor that we ask back is to refer and pass that on and just educate others on the process. We actually receive and will charge to the banks that way. So you're getting the best rates, best service at no cost. It's wins all around.
Sounds like a combination you can't beat.
You can't beat it.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Chris Abbott here with Prudential Town Center Realty, along with James Loewen, owner, principal of the Loewen Group, Real Mortgage Associates, and you can reach James online at
www.loewengroup.ca or by phone 416-907-3173 in the GTA and in Halton at 289-337-4029.
And of course, you can always reach me for all of your real estate needs at www.abbotthomes.ca. Thanks for watching.